Hey, what's up everybody?
Hey
So we talked about starting an alliance of other surfing YouTubers. So today we have a guest post from
Jack from England.
and he's a sponsored surfer there in England, dealing with pretty much every challenge imaginable. Freezing cold water, really heavy wetsuits, and guess what? He's gonna teach you guys how to do airs. So, well, you know what? I'm just gonna pass it over to Jack. Jack, take it away.
Hey guys, welcome to England. My name is Jack and I'm super stoked to be a part of the tribe. Now over the next 4 weeks I'll be taking you guys through step by step on how to do airs. I guarantee by the end of this series of videos you will be landing your very first air. Now in today's video I will also be going over what it is like growing up in the UK as a surfer, what challenges I have faced along the way, how I managed to stay motivated, and of course I will be giving you some of my expert tips on what you need to know before approaching your very first air. But before all that, I'm gonna go and find some waves. Okay guys, so I thought I would do a little voiceover. These clips are just from the past 2 weeks. I'm still learning how to use the mouth mount to get the right angle. But anyway, growing up as a surfer in England has many challenges. But I would have to say the biggest challenge would be the inconsistent waves and also the wind. Now we do have consistent waves, just not consistent quality waves. We rely on big storms in the Atlantic Ocean to push waves into us. We do however still get a few ground swells throughout the year, but it is mainly storm swell. We don't have a trade wind, so the wind is super variable and can change instantly. And if the wind is coming in from the west, there is pretty much nowhere to surf, as everywhere, even the super sheltered spots, are onshore. The cold is another challenge. It's obviously not as cold as surfing somewhere like Iceland or Canada, but it is still freezing. You do need to wear a 5mm wetsuit, boots, gloves, and even a wetsuit hood. Now I would like to say that I've got used to it over the years, but I haven't, and every year seems to be getting colder and colder. Even in the summer you still need to wear a wetsuit. I've managed to do a couple of sessions in board shorts last summer, but it didn't last longer than an hour. How I managed to stay motivated to surf when it's freezing outside is a hard one, because the truth is, I don't. The coldest surf this winter was during -5-degree weather. It was snowing and the water was around 7 degrees. I definitely did not want to go in. However, just seeing perfect empty barrels with nobody in except 2 of my best friends will get me motivated enough to get my wetsuit on and get in there. My friends will also be great motivators as we all feed off each other's energy, psyching each other up. That is a huge positive. If you have any questions or want to know more, please feel free to ask in the comments and I'll do my best to reply. I'll be talking more about what it's like to surf in England, the surf scene that we have, the crowds, the dangers, the weather, what type of waves we have, and also things like the water temperature in the upcoming episodes, so make sure you don't miss that. So now I'm going to explain what you need to know before approaching your first air. Guys, welcome to my studio. This is where I film all of my tutorials, or if I just want to sit down and talk to the camera. So, you want to learn airs. We're going to start with a basic forehand straight air. Over the next 4 weeks, that is what we'll be learning together. So the most important thing, in my opinion, when it comes to airs is speed. Without a good amount of speed, you are not going to get anywhere. You're just going to end up doing a half-assed, turn, flop type Frankenstein type thing. I cannot tell you the amount of times I have done one of those. So definitely speed is the most important thing in my opinion. Now to get speed, you're going to need to learn how to pump. Pumping for speed is actually fairly easy once you know how. Turn your board down the line as soon as you pop up. Drive up the face of the wave with your weight on the front foot. Push down hard on your front foot to accelerate down the wave. Now you may have to repeat that process more than once depending on the size and power of the wave. So I suggest just going out, having a surf, and for the entire session, just pump. Do nothing but pump. Try and get as much speed as you can on the wave. Just keep on practicing pumping for speed. If you can already pump, that's great because you're already halfway to doing an air. Now this is where it gets a little bit harder because you're going to have to use your mind. Yes, that's right, your mind. Whilst you're pumping along the wave, your mind has to be constantly assessing the wave, seeing what needs to be done, where the section is going to be that you're going to air off. So the mind is a huge part in doing an air. Assess the wave as best as you can. That is what separates an average surfer to an excellent surfer. Assessing the wave as you are going along it. Now, as someone who is new to doing airs, this wave would be perfect. It's fairly small, has a lot of power behind it, and the section is just screaming to be aired off. White water coming towards you is usually the best to learn to air on, in my opinion, but I will talk about that further and deeper in the other episodes. So now you have the speed and now you know what you're looking for, but what on earth do you do next? I'm so sorry guys, but you're going to have to wait till next week's episode to find out. Just make sure you go out there and practice pumping as much as you can. Really focus on reading the wave. Look for those sections that we talked about. This will really help you later on when it actually comes to doing the air. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it and I cannot wait to make the next one already. I just want to say a massive thank you to iSurf Tribe for allowing me to come over to their channel. I really do appreciate it. Now my name has been Jack and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Thanks, Jack. Alright guys, make sure to go to his channel. His channel is in the description. He puts up like 3 to 4 videos every week, lots of content. He's working really hard on his channel, so make sure to go support the Lions. And thank you, Jack, for that video, and can't wait for next week when he gives us another one.
Pura vida and aloha.